side. Deft just needs to try and get out of Teddy territory. I mean, he's 2018 Teddy right now, and he wants to be a little bit better than that this time around. We're going to introduce KT Rolster first, though you can see Gango and Snowflower will be your bottom lane. So Zenit and Mia will be stepping aside. Score there as well, of course, and Smeb makes his way back to the top lane.
When you're in the dugout like this, like the football-style entrances, you want to be badass. You want to make a pose.
Yeah,
but
completely turn things around. However, once you get into week 3, week 4, if nothing's changed, that's when you really start to ring the warning bells. But now we're going to be introducing Kingzone Dragon X. Rascal and Cuz, both of them been on this roster for so long, but never really as starters.
This would be a
Gragas
blind
is
pick.
already locked in.
Now, Cuz is not known for applying jungle pressure when it comes to
here
competitiveness.
we go.
All right, we've got the Yasuo.
The old school counterpick to the Zoe.
And it's also the second BDD wants to pop off on this Yasuo.
And now we've got the Olaf locked in as well. Of course, has been a pick that can work very, very well in this season. Bono, in fact, bringing it to a 15 KDA over his experiences for Hanwha Life Esports. But now it's Cuz gonna try his hand, and it was always
Thank you, Carl, but it's been a while, Atlas, and it's been a while before these two teams have had much to cheer about.
Well, you can see KT certainly still has the big name when it comes. Smeb is the one without a flash. There's the flash into Stain. There to bring Smeb further back into the lane, and I have a feeling he's not going anywhere. Cuz picks up his axe, and he's going to continue slowing down this Scion. He'll be able to take care of some minions, but that is first blood going to Kingzone, and the first that KT has missed out on.
Legit no counterplay, and love that Cuz is in the right place at the right time.
For moments like this. Should be the winner here, but Pawn is pretty overextended.
Yeah, BDD going to easily be able to pick this one up. Zhonya's is going to go down, but there is nowhere that Pawn is going. Flashes actually and has the heal, but it's a few extra buttons, and he is taken down, and that means
Depending. Bot side, Smeb. He didn't go Iceborne Gauntlet, so pretty painful his lane.
Yep. Does at least have his first item, so that is good news, but this ain't. As there's the disdain. Rascal underneath the turret wants to land the ultimate. Hasn't used it just yet. Oh, and that's a really good stopwatch use. Won't have it for that.
Right now, and it's going to be risky. They're trying it.
Yeah, in goes the train as Tusen's going to block it. Tries to use the Unbreakable there as Pawn has to flash very early in this fight. BDD already exhausted as Tusen flashes away, and Deft way too far away. Doesn't even land the arrow as it just sails by majestically. Knock up there onto Rascal. He's just going to get booped around, but no last breath available as that was used so early, and no one going to lose their lives.
Just Elder Dragons, and you will be outcomped pretty reliably here. Rascal walks up. This could be a mistake.
Yeah, he's going to get hooked there as well into the box. Trouble Bubble comes down, and he has to use his stopwatch, but no one is close enough. The flash is going to be utilized to Disdain, and the heal's going to keep him alive, and now Cuz finds himself right in the middle of the thick of it. Has to flash to get his way out. In fact, everyone is flashing. Tusen is going to be the one that has the most trouble, but Stand Beside Me is off cooldown. Party cast going to come in. That's Smeb with a 3-man knockup, but they're just putting the right people forward. Arrow is going to land. The slows are good, but another hook is going to come in, and Gango grabs the first kill of this very extended fight. Pawn does have the stopwatch, but it's not enough. Zhonya's Hourglass now on cooldown, but his life is forfeit, and BDD still...
And that's Kingzone returning to Kesper Cup, where they had good early games and then started to make mistakes. Kingzone pushing out.
In trouble, walks around the wind wall this time, and they get the Glacial Fissure, but into the back line. That's the 3-man knock-up. So much damage comes in as BDD just locks them all away. Pawn decimated, and KT get that team fight.
They get it on the second time. One mulligan straight into it.
KT turn it into a 7-2 kill game. They're still 3,000 gold behind, but they can catch up now. There's so much standing gold on this map.
And I can't even isolate which of the obvious team-wide knockups it was that started the party. But it's all about BDD closing the party. Scenario is, I believe, Griffin versus Kingzone Dragon X, and might have actually been a different match. It was in the Worlds qualifiers where basically every Yasuo Q was flashed away from, every knockup was flashed away from. You need your flash to get away from the synergy.
Free hitting here on the top side. I think the ultimate didn't actually land there, but Smeb is going to go down. Zombie Scion, not a lot he can do here as now KT have to run for the hills because as soon as one goes down...
to react.
Yep, Score running pretty damn quickly as now the train has left the station. In he goes as BDD gets exhausted to begin this one. Kingzone haven't actually offered too much back here as Disdain is used, but Rascal's still going to get taken down, and now Tusen running for the hills. Deft trying to get the auto attacks down, but Gango flashes on top of him. It's a double kill, but BDD as the Lantern Ride is going to continue the party. Pawn's going to go down. It's the guardian angel for BDD. So much of his health comes back, and now look at the bottom lane. Kingzone's bottom lane, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting to die at the end of the fight, and Deft is going to get crushed by Smeb, his former teammate.
2v5 is real at the end, thanks to the zoom in there. TPs are down, and KT Rolls just want to end the game before Kingzone can respawn.
Yep, Smeb just makes his way down towards the bottom side of the map with that summoner spell, will break open the base, and everybody else is just beelining towards this mid lane inhibitor turret. KT just want to continue it. It's the bottom lane, that's all they need. They just need a few minions. They can tank things up with their gigantic Scion. And this should be the end of the game, unless Cuz can do something. I mean, Rascal's death timer not too long either.
Let's watch it. It is 5 members of KT.
Yeah, they've got a lot of damage as well. You can see that tower just evaporated as now Gango trying to get the damage across. Cuz is going to fall down, and Rascal should be soon to follow. Does go into the grinder. As there's the 4-man fear at the same time. Tucson doesn't quite land the ultimate, but Gango has to go so far to get on top of that lantern. He's still burning down. Last tick, not enough. And Kingzone will be able to defend their base if Smeb will eventually go down. Teleport here from Deft actually towards the top side as they're trying to get more back, and there we go. Pawn gets the ace. Apparently, as they're just fighting each other.
Too risky to play 3 lanes, so trouble bubble hits, and suddenly your whole push might be delayed multiple minutes, so top lane goes begging. This particular game from KT that can't push 3 lanes at once. Turning on to Smeb here, this is going to be 5 people.
Yeah, trouble bubble is going to land. The train is going to be used to leave. Insufferable onslaught used defensively is exactly what Kingzone want here.
He's just backing up Ash as much as he can, but they've actually gotten out of the base with no Nexus turrets. This is hard to do, but no 3-lane pressure from KT allows Kingzone to make this 5v5. As here's Smeb.
Yeah, the train does come in now. It's going to land onto just Rascal, but that's not the target that they want. Once again, Tucson throws his ultimate into a wind wall. That is not what you want, and KT still are so incredibly healthy. Pawn portal jumping to try and get himself around, but they do decide just to take down the Urgot with the last breath. Gango in trouble as the paddle stars come through, and Kingzone are still in amongst this fight. The flash through from Pawn, but he's unable to connect onto Gango in the backline. Snowflower in trouble, and now it's the Ash who has to deal with all of the low health members, but they're finally falling. The damage is still here, and Deft picks up 2. 1 goes over to Pawn, who's now having a field day. Gango is in vision as BDD, does use the cleanse to get himself out of the way, and now they have to go for this 2 versus 2. It's mid laner and AD for both sides, and there's the wind wall. That could be the trouble now as BDD is playing nicely.
He's in again!
Does have another ultimate, but Deft gets the cheeky auto, and Gango now finds himself 1 versus 2 and trying to get rid of these minion waves. This game is so incredibly close. It's been crazy, it's been weird, but damn, it's been exciting as Gango finally goes down, and that's the ace for Kingzone.
Unbelievable. Kingzone able to win this against this team fight, and a lot of it is because of poke at the start, getting Gango low. Smeb comes in, no last breath yet. Like you say, Tucson's ult is wasted, but Rascal, obscenely tanky as we know. He's still buying time, he's still finding positioning, and notice where Deft and Pawn are. They're over a wall, no damage coming onto them from KT. So in the backline, the poke onto Gango is very relevant here.
That one paddle star was so important as well.
Pawn can't get an assassination, but low health bars, when they finally get the first target, notice that there was so low threat onto Deft, he cleanses and then is hitting multiple people. It's pray it, well, it's all over again with the ability to frontline here. So all the beef was sacrificed from KT just to gap close and get the damage in, and by the end, Gango's out of the fight and BDD can't fight 1v2. Don't tell him that. He tried real damn hard.
Yeah, Pawn unfortunately unable to find the paddle star as BDD sort of surprised him there. The last breath looked damn cool, but Deft still had his guardian angel and everything. He wasn't going to go down there as Kingzone. You can see some relief on Acorn's face, but not enough. The anxiety still showing through.
It's only game number 1, but you can see how important it is, both for their seasons and against their old orgs, for these players to pop off.
Yep, trouble bubble not going to land. The arrow does hit, though. His score might get picked up. The autos are there, and Tucson is the one that secures it. Kingzone, they finally found their pick, and now want to take down the base.
Dead time is a minute. What else can they get here? Can they just try to end? KT will have to all in to stop it.
Yep, the culling's going to come in, but that's not going to kill any of these minions as he has to get himself the hell out of there. Cuz still throwing the undertows through, and look at the damage onto these structures.
They're going to have to try something now.
Yep, Nexus turrets are going to be the next to go down as Smeb has such a huge health bar, but who damn cares? A Snowflower lands the Q, but it's just not enough. The last breath is onto 3 members, but he's just going to get blown up. Rascal flashing forward. In goes Cuz as well as Gango gets soloed out by the jungler, and I don't know how it Kingzone came back from the brink, came back from a Nexus under fire and 2 inhibitors down, and win game 1.
Kingzone in the clutch, get it done, but oh, was it close against KT Rolls. They thought they'd had it. They rushed at that Nexus, but the Nexus doesn't go down, and then Kingzone, 2 different skirmishes in a row, outplay KT Rolster and find the game 1 victory. The action in this series is levels above what we could have expected, and both these teams desperate for their first match win.
And you could feel that desperation in how that game played out as well.